What's up, fuckers? Welcome back to another rebuild here on NBA 2K21. Today's video gonna be using the Memphis Grizzlies. I'm gonna try to keep this one in a positive, a very, very positive way. Yes, I'm back from my little, vacation, whatever the hell you want to call it, that I was gone. There was a video every single day. Hopefully you guys did enjoy those. I apologize if I couldn't get back to as many comments as I normally do. I just watched, what a night. What a night to get back. Marcus Smart looks like he did something very bad. They say it's a strain right now, a hammy strain, what was it, a calf, whatever the hell it was. That's a lot better than what I thought he did. I thought he tore his Achilles. I'm not kidding. The back of his leg popped just like Kevin Durant's did against the Raptors. It was not a good look. It was not a good look. And then Kemba Walker's just terrible. He's an absolute bum. And so, yeah, that's how my night's going so far. But today, we're going to be doing a Grizzlies rebuild. But before we do this one, as always, if you guys are new around here, make sure to subscribe. We're on the road to 30K. It does help out a lot. If you guys can leave a like on the video, that also helps it out a ton. And if you guys want to see me, do your favorite team next, let me know down below in the comment section. And trust me, I see all your comments. I really do appreciate them, and I definitely will be getting to all of them. Okay, let's take a look at this roster right here. Obviously, super excited to use one of the best young players in the NBA here in Ja Morant. Super explosive. Very pumped to see what I'm going to be able to do with him. Jaren Jackson Jr., really solid piece at the power forward spot. It's going to be an interesting, dynamic if I want to play him and Clark next to each other. I have to pick one of them eventually at some point. We will see. So, as of now, though, I'm probably going to run Clark off the bench, and I think Jaren Jackson Jr. will start. We do have Jonas Valanciunas on a 2-year deal. Actually, not that bad. I think he actually puts up pretty decent stats in this game, so I have no problem, keeping him for a year, giving a little trial run. Kyle Anderson's interesting. I'm not the biggest Kyle Anderson fan. We'll see. Justice Winslow, obviously, here after a couple of years in Miami. Dylan Brooks, who's an absolute, I think he's an underrated player, if we're being honest here. So, they have Xavier Tillman. I forgot about this. He was a second-round pick. Forgot they even had him. It's another power forward we're going to have to figure out right there. So, I hate Grayson Allen with, a burning passion. I would trade him for a bag of fucking basketballs at this point. I think he's an asshole. I just don't. I have no intention of using him whatsoever in this video. Okay, we definitely do have a couple trades to make before we do start sending your number one, so I'll see you guys with the first move. Our first trade here is going to be coming with the San Antonio Spurs. Grayson Allen, John Concar are going to be heading over to San Antonio. We get a new backup center here in Jakob Poeltl. I think he's probably a little bit better than Gorgie Jang. We also get a first-round pick. So for two guys who were literally the third and fourth guy at the shooting guard spot, this is some pretty solid value right here. So I'm definitely excited about that. I don't really plan on making many other moves right now. I actually am really comfortable where this team's at right now. I don't really think there's much I can do, for being honest. So Dieng might honestly get traded. I want to play Xavier Tillman, but I don't want to run 3 power forwards. I really don't. I mean, let me see. Clark's locked up. Jackson Jr.'s locked up for 2 more, and then obviously they literally just drafted Tillman. So a tough decision's definitely going to have to be made at some point. I think I can say with almost certainty that Jaren Jackson Jr. is not going to be that guy traded. So we will make that a tough decision probably this coming offseason. As of now, I don't think Tillman's going to be getting many minutes for me. I don't watch many Grizzlies games. I try to watch everybody, but I can't, watch every single game all the time. So I don't know how well Xavier Tillman's playing for them. Obviously, he's playing for them a decent amount if he's a 76 overall, and the dude was just a second-round pick. So, yeah, he's probably not going to be playing too much for me right now, though. So I might, Melton's locked up, I know. We also have Tyus Jones here. It's actually really not that bad of a team. Okay, I actually might not have to make any trades. I might just roll with, just let the team be right now. Let Melton and Tyus Jones play, because I think they definitely both should play. It's an important part. So, you know what? Let me just keep this the way it is right now. We're going to go probably 12 minutes here. Poeltl's going to get dropped down to 14. Winslow probably around 16. Clark's going to get around 24. So, I do honestly think this can be a playoff team for us. It's not the best starting 5 in the world. I'm honestly fine with Morant getting 36. So, Taylor Jenkins is our head coach. I'm not a big fan of him in 2K. I don't really know how his style is in real life, but yeah, we will see. So I know I thought I was going to make a couple more trades, but I'm actually kind of comfortable with this team. Obviously, this is not a competitive championship team right now. I think we definitely have a lot of room to improve, and hopefully we have Morant locked up for this, or not hopefully, we do have Morant locked up for this entire video, which is going to be very nice, because it's always nice when if you're not if your best player, it's just, you don't have to pay him throughout the video. So, year number 1, this is how it's going to look. Ja Morant, Dylan Brooks, Kyle Anderson, Jaren Jackson Jr., Jonas Valanciunas. Bench is actually really solid. Brandon Clark, Justice Winslow, Jakob Poeltl, DeAnthony Melton, and Tyus Jones. We do have Dieng, and Tillman here if we need them. It sucks, but there's just too many players in this team right now. So, that's what I'm going to go with for now. If anything, happens, it's really bad. Maybe I'll try to make a move at the deadline. But as of now, I will see you guys at the end of year number 1. So I'm not going to lie. I definitely thought this team was a playoff team, maybe a 7-8 seed, something like that. Maybe even as high as a 6 seed. And we just definitely were not. As you can see in top right corner of your screen, We were 12th in the Western Conference. Not exactly ideal. Maybe we'll have a decent lottery pick, though. Maybe we'll get lucky. You never know. Giannis MVP, LaMelo Ball Rookie of the only gets Dinwiddie. I don't know. It's actually Devontae Graham. It's either Giannis or Jonathan Isaac. I'm going to go Giannis. Chris Boucher. And then this is always random. Frank Vogel of the Lakers, 61-21. Okay. So, yeah, we're not in the playoffs. That's kind of tough right there. I was going to maybe make a trade at the deadline. I was still a little iffy on who I wanted to trade, so I decided to save it to the offseason because pretty much everybody's locked up on this team. We don't really have much to worry about. So, Morant led us in points, Jackson Jr., Brooks. I just think we need, another star on this team. Obviously, we have two really solid young pieces. Actually, we have more than two, but I'm talking about Morant and Jackson. And then, I don't know. I think we can get another big one, this coming offseason. Obviously, we do have a decent amount of money. Probably a lot of this team's on cheap contracts, if not really the fucking Pelicans again. Fucking Christ. Just come on. Come on. Just be realistic for, 2 fucking seconds, 2K. It's getting ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Rejected. I'm just not putting anything through. What kind of rule is this? The fact that 7 teams voted yes on that, I get league meetings can be a thing, but don't put stupid things in there like that. It's just dumb. It's really stupid. All right, we're in the draft lottery right now. I did see our logo, so we do have a pick. We're currently projected pick 9. I'm also not really sure what I'm going to do with that pick once we do come there. Okay, well, that was a little suspect. Once we do come to that, we end up with pick number 10. Not too bad. Unfortunately, we're not a huge market team, so we really don't have a big budget. And all of our fucking coaches are just terrible. You're fine, and you're fired just because I want an A trainer. Yeah, that's tough. Who do I want to sign? I'll sign Lionel Hollins. Honestly, not that bad. Maybe we can just lock the... Oh, you fucking rats. Can I get D'Antoni? Okay, I can get Mike D'Antoni. That's fine. Okay, so now I'm going to work on some assistant coaches. Peterson, I wouldn't mind. Maybe Josh Longstaff. I'm definitely signing Peterson over him. I know I say it every video, but it's ridiculous how long this takes to do. It's so annoying. And then my boy Owen Masters, hopefully, and then I don't really care about my CFO. So hopefully our staff is locked up for the entire video. That would be huge. Let's head up to the NBA draft now. As I mentioned, we do have the 10th overall pick. We have 8 and 16 in the second round as well from the Mavericks and Blazers, respectively. And I think it might be time for me to make a trade. I really do think that time has come, so I will see you guys with our first move. So I'm going to try to move up to pick 3 here with Detroit. I have somebody in mind. It's not somebody I normally get, so don't worry. It's 10 D'Anthony Melton in 2 seconds right now. You'll understand why Melton's in the deal in a second. I did not think they were going to take that. So I'm trying to give up the least as possible. I wouldn't mind giving up the Utah pick. They're typically a playoff team, and just like that, we get that done. So we still do have a lot of players in this team. I'm just going to say it right now. I don't think a lot of them are going to be on this team for very much longer. I need money for free agency if I want to, wait on that until next year. So we will see. Mobley does go first overall. I'm hoping my guy doesn't go second here. And he did not. So Cade Cunningham gets drafted, and I'm assuming you guys can, probably do the math on this one. Jalen Green, welcome to the team. Going to be our new starting shooting guard. I mean, I like Dylan Brooks. He had a super solid year for us, around 15 points, I think it was. But I think Jalen Green's going to be, obviously kind of another superstar on this team. Hopefully. So welcome to the team. Jalen Green going to be, what was he, a 78 overall? Something like that. So that's kind of big for us. I think he's definitely going to be solid. So, at this point in time, obviously our backcourt's all set. I would like to figure out the small forward position. I forgot this team even had Desmond Bane, who was their 30th overall pick in 2020. I just kind of forgot about it. This team has a lot of, depth. There's a lot of depth on this team. And yeah, pretty much everybody's here is, oh my God, making a lot of money as well. Okay, it's probably time for a couple big trades. I'll see you guys with those moves. So I know I said I wanted to save money for free agency next offseason, but I honestly think if we get 2 key pieces right now, Rudy Gobert hopefully becoming that first one, this team can be a championship contender pretty much immediately. So I'm going to try to get Rudy Gobert. I didn't think they were going to take that. What I'm actually going to try to do right now is maybe try to get it done without even giving up a first-round pick, which probably honestly isn't going to happen. So I'll give you my first next year. I know it's going to be pretty valuable. And I think Rudy Gobert is going to be a very key piece of this team. So, obviously, that was a pretty big move right there. But Gobert is obviously a huge addition at that center spot for us. Pirtle will probably remain off the bench for me, unless it comes up in a trade. And then this is kind of the big decision we have to make right here. It's just going to be fun. Also, if you're wondering how I got Justice Winslow back, I just picked up his team option. So, yeah, I'm not a huge Kyle Anderson guy. I know I said that at the beginning of the video. I do kind of want to figure out some sort of, another decently big move. So, yeah, I'll see you guys with the next move. So our next hopeful big piece that we're going to be trying to get via trade is Chris Middleton. I get this is a lot of depth to give up for one certain guy, but honestly, all of them have to be in here but Bane to make the money work, and I'd honestly rather give up Desmond Bane than a first-round pick at this point. So yeah, I didn't think that was going to go through. I know I'm going to have to give up at least one first-round pick, and I'm trying to go all out right now, so if you want 2 first-round picks, And welcome to the team, Chris Middleton. Pretty big move right there. He's obviously going to be a huge new addition for us, and this starting five is now complete. I'm very comfortable where we're at right now. I think Tillman's probably going to be the guy that does get moved because obviously we need to work on some depth right now after we just trade away a lot of it. So I think Tillman's probably going to get moved for either a backup point guard or a backup shooting guard. I don't think Middleton's going to require a backup. Even though I know eventually Ja Morant will be a higher overall, I enjoy having at least one backup point guard on the team pretty much at all times. So it's unfortunate. I know I'm probably going to piss off a lot of Grizzlies fans right now if they're watching this video, and I know it might not be the smartest move in the world, but I'm still going to do it. So let's get this done, hopefully, and we just don't get offered a single guard that I would even consider doing this for. Really? Like Ty Jerome? That's my best offer? All right, do I get anything better for Brandon Clark? I probably do, but I'd almost prefer... I want to keep Brandon Clark. Oh, God, I get like Matisse. Not Grayson Allen can be sent to the moon. Okay. Ooh, KCP would... I'm not going to give up Pirtle as well. Nikhil Alexander. Well, these are some good deals. Cam Johnson, Damian Lee. I can't. What I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to get Matisse with giving up Tillman. I think that'd probably be a little bit of a better idea, I think. And the money doesn't even work. Son of $83,000. You're sticking me here with it for $83,000. This is what we're doing? All right, I'm just going to sign somebody. All right, let me see what I got here in free agency right now. Like Avery Bradley, he was on the Grizzlies for a little while, right? I think he was. That's a pretty good defensive piece. We want to bring him in here. We're going to renounce the rights on Gorgie Jang, obviously. So Avery Bradley, welcome to this team. The backup point guard spot, honestly, Quinn Cook's fine. He's not going to be playing that many minutes anyways. So I don't really know what I want to do with Xavier Tillman right now. He's kind of just chilling here. I would definitely trade him if he was, going into a contract year, but he's not. That's kind of where I'm, a little hesitant right now. I'm not going to lie. So, honestly, he's just going to probably ride the bench for one more year. It sucks to say, but it's kind of where we're at right now. But I'm definitely liking this improved squad. I think we're definitely going to be competing for, hopefully one of the top seeds in the Western Conference. And I will see you guys in the rotation at the start of year number 2. So, I kind of making an executive decision right now. I think that Xavier Tillman just doesn't have a spot on this team. I don't think there's a real fit. I'm going to try to upgrade this bench a little bit because obviously Quinn Cook and Avery Bradley, they're both solid pieces, but I think we can definitely get better. If we want to compete for a championship, I think it has to happen. So, Quinn Cook, Xavier Tillman heading over to the New Orleans Pelicans, Kelly Oubre, and Chris Smith, got to be the whitest name I've ever seen, coming over to this team. So, obviously, Oubre is going to be our backup shooting guard right now. Could also, play the backup 3 if we had to for Middleton. And I think Bradley, and probably maybe I'll package Craig in a second-round pick. I just need some sort of backup point guard. Doesn't have to be anybody great. Honestly, we can bring back Tyus Jones, and that's absolutely what I'm going to do. So, this is the squad right now. This is the squad. I'm super pumped to see what we can do. We're only going to be in a 9-man rotation right now. I don't really want... Wait, why is Jalen Green not starting? You want Oubre to start? Not a chance. I will have Oubre be my 6-man. You guys know me. I don't like big men being my 6-man. So Clark's going to probably play around 17. Oubre's going to get around 24. Then Tyus Jones around 10, and that's going to be that. So I'm super pumped to see what this team can do. I seriously think we can be very, very solid like right now. 33 here. 37, 34. And I'll give a 35th here to Gobert because I think his defense is going to be super important for us. So, year number 2 right now. This is the new improved squad. Obviously, Jalen Green has to play very, very well for us. He's 19 years old, and he's playing on a team that definitely should be competing here in even a loaded Western Conference. So, year number 2, this is how it's going to look. Ja Morant, Jalen Green, Chris Middleton, Jaren Jackson Jr., Rudy Gobert, bench, Kelly Oubre, Brandon Clark, Jakob Poeltl, and Tyus Jones. Super solid bench as well. I have some pretty high hopes for this team. I'll see you guys at the end of year number 2. So a super solid year number 2 right here. We are second here in the Western Conference, first in the power rankings. You honestly love to see it. Mr. Triple-Double himself, Luka Doncic is your MVP. Jalen Green wins Rookie of the Year for us. 19.5 points a game, 4.5 boards, 5.5 assists. Exactly what I was looking for out of him. Absolutely great rookie year from him. Cade Cunningham, 6-man in Golden State. I feel like you can maybe slide Clay to the 3, maybe trade Wiggins, or I don't really know. But it's kind of ridiculous having Cunningham coming off the bench. Obviously, I know he's not playing over Steph or Clay. But you know what I'm saying. Jonathan Isaac, Defensive Player of the Year. Onyeka Okongwu, Most Improved. Stan Van Gundy's fat ass, still winning Coach of the Year for the Pelicans. And we are at 59 wins. And, of course, we got LeBron and the Lakers here in the first round. Just kind of how my life goes. I tried to sign Ja to a contract extension at the deadline. It was not happening. I believe he still has one more year after this. So it really shouldn't be too much to worry about. Ja Morant had an unbelievable season for us. 26 points, 2 boards, 12 assists. Awesome. Middleton was solid. Green was obviously awesome. I'm really happy where this team's at right now. I really am happy where this team's at right now. Rudy Gobert led us in boards, and obviously assist was Ja Morant. So, Lakers here, round number 1. It's a solid starting 5, that's for sure. Makes me a little bit nervous, but we sweep them. And now we have Sacramento. What? Oh, they picked up Clint Capella, but, like, I don't know if that's, the most realistic thing in the world. We sweep them, and now we got Zion and, the rest of the funky bunch right here. They're still, they're going to play Lonzo off the bench. It's just, it's so dumb at this point. We actually beat them in 6. Now, us and the Bucks here, they got our old friend Kyle Anderson. We got their old friend Chris Middleton. It's going to be an interesting matchup. Why? Why does this always happen? Why does DeAndre Jordan always go to the Bucks? It literally could not be a worse fit. It could not be a worse fit. Brook Lopez is the perfect center to play next to Giannis. And nope, DeAndre Jordan. They opt for that instead. Let's see if we can get a championship right now and much enjoy that. And we do. We win in 5. Ja Morant, 22 years old, out here winning Finals MVP. So, goal complete. I thought this was definitely going to be a year 3 championship team. Obviously, very well could be, but I meant like we couldn't get one until year 3. But no, this is looking great at this point. Obviously, we're looking to go back-to-back after this. We're going to reject all these league meetings. If you guys want to pause and look at any of those, feel free. So, I'm pretty sure I traded literally every pick we have, which is fine. Pistons are projected number 1 via Utah. Indiana ends up with number 1. Staff signing right now. I'm pretty sure everybody should be locked up. This team just won a championship, so this staff is obviously all locked in. Let's head up to the draft right now. I do not believe that we are going to have any picks at all. Yeah, no, we don't. So we're just going to skip over the draft. Jalen Green's obviously been super solid for us. Morant and Clark are both coming back. Qualifying offer. Jaren Jackson Jr. is a free agent. Jordan Nora. Who are you? I mean, you could be good. You might be something, but honestly, you're not going to be playing on this team. So we got to make sure we get Jaren Jackson Jr. back. I wouldn't mind getting Tyus Jones back as well. I'm just going to do the glitch right now where Jaren Jackson Jr. is going to get that qualifying offer. Honestly, only $6.5 million for Tyus Jones. That's not bad at all. So we get both those guys back. Obviously, that's huge that we're, already won a championship, so it's not too much pressure, but I do like to go back-to-back. So at this point in time, I might try to switch up the roster a little bit, maybe make a move or two, and I'll see you guys with that trade. So we're doing this deal right now with the Philadelphia 76ers. If you guys have been watching me for a while, you know I'm a huge fan of Matisse, and I think he's going to be a great backup shooting guard in this team. So we do move Oubre, which is obviously going to hurt us in the scoring department a little bit, but I think some other guys will step up. I also am not opposed to maybe trying to package these two in another first-round pick and just getting a really solid point guard off the bench. I don't know if I'm going to really have those options, though. Like Monte Morris, he probably is honestly an upgrade. We also pick up RJ Hampton. Like that was also part of that deal. We're going to do it. I feel bad just having RJ Hampton. I guess maybe I can throw him and Pirtle in a deal. See if we can get a little bit better there. Like, this is just kind of how you got to do it, honestly. So, Bobby Portis. Ooh, Zubats. No, I got Zubats in a video the other day. I saw the walking lesbian, don't worry. Yeah, screw it. I don't really ever get Bobby Portis. We also get a super valuable first-round pick that we're just unfortunately never going to use. But this is the squad. I'm super happy with this team right now. I'll see you guys at the rotation at the start of year number 3. So we're here with the rotation at the start of the 3rd and final season. This team fresh off an NBA championship. The starting 5 remains the same. Ja Morant, Jalen Green, Chris Middleton, Jaren Jackson Jr., and Rudy Gobert. And some of you might castrate me in my comment section, but for the first time ever, or what I can remember, I made an exception. And Brandon Clark going to be in here as our 6th man. I just feel like he's too good. He needs to be playing 20-plus minutes a night, and obviously he's not going to be doing that at any other spot. So Matisse is going to slide into that 7th man role right here. Hopefully just bring some great defense for us off the bench. Bobby Portis and Monte Morris as well. So the bench definitely got better in my opinion. This team's looking to go back-to-back. I will see you guys at the end of year number 3. Literally could not be more happy with the way this team turns out. Our very own Ja Morant takes home the MVP award here at the end of the 3rd and final year. 30 points, 2.5 boards. 13.5 assists per game. Sorry, I'm just putting my phone on Do Not Disturb. Not bad. We're a 1 seed in the Western Conference, number 1 in the power rankings as well. Victor is your Rookie of the Year. Cade, 6th man of the year again. Isaac, Patrick Williams, most improved. Bulls fans everywhere probably loving that one. Mike D'Antoni, we win 68 games. Awesome, awesome, awesome to see. We got Golden State here in the first round. Let's check out some player stats real quick. Morant obviously led us in scoring. Jaren Jackson Jr. was a monster for us. Chris Middleton, we had 4 20-plus point per game guys. Has that ever, can somebody in my comment section please tell me, has that ever happened in NBA history before? Because I know 3 is like a rarity. Like 3 is a real rarity. Because I think the Celtics did it last year. And then before that, it was like when Isaiah Thomas was still in the Kings or something. That's pretty crazy to me. We had to be up there in points per game in the league. Rudy Gobert led us in boards and assists was Morant. I do actually want to check on that. I can go to team stats and points per game. And yeah, we were first in that department and also first in the defensive our points allowed per department. I just had a stroke. Okay. Here in the first round, Steph, Clay, Wiggins, Pascal, Wiseman, Cunningham off the bench. How on God's green fucking earth is that an 8 seed? Sometimes I just think this game's like on crack. Like it really is. Yep, they finally start Lonzo, probably making a good decision. But I still hope we're probably going to beat them. And yeah, we sweep them. Us in Denver here in the West Finals. They picked up our old friend Grayson Allen. Oh my God. Oh my God. This might be the new record for white people. Allen, Love, and Jokic are all locks. I don't think Michael Porter Jr. is white. Jamal Murray is not really. And no, this is not me trying to be racist. Don't fucking cancel me in my comment section. But they went light mode. All right, we're here in the West Finals, and we end up beating them in 5. Us and the Atlanta Hawks here in the NBA Finals. Trae Young, Buddy Hield, Bogdanovich, Collins, and they got our boy Victor as well. Buddy Hield always makes his way over here to Atlanta. It's kind of weird, but we do end up sweeping them. We go back-to-back. John Morant's second Finals MVP, and he averaged 18 assists per game. Oh my God, a star is born. I had a great time doing this rebuild. Honestly, kind of took my mind off Marcus Smart for a little while. You know, hopefully not having a season-ending injury tonight. And the Celtics, you know, losing to the Lakers. You know, it's just nice to get a little bit of distraction. But as always, if you guys did enjoy, you can leave a like down below. It does seriously help out the video a ton, and I know you guys like to see me making these videos. So, anything you guys want to do in my comment section, let me know. Whatever you guys want me to do, I'm down. Not whatever. That sounds really fucking suspect. As always, if you guys are new around here, make sure to subscribe. Almost 50% of you guys that watch these videos aren't subscribed. So, let's get it done, boys. All right, that about does it for me. I will see you guys tomorrow. I love you guys.